Hey, safe to say
What's up, MP?
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. MP is out there with Jaren Jackson. Caldwell Pope against Thomas. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Pass to MP. To the middle. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And here's Claxton. Count that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's MP. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Thomas, that's good.
This speaks to how confident Thomas is. Exceptional at measuring defenses and knowing when to pull up like this.
The shot's good. 6 points for MP.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Traoré after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Claxton passes to Porter. There's the triple. Thomas misses. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off. He plays with intensity.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
MP outside. To the right side. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Thomas outside. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 4. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. MP, that one's good.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter from outside. On target from range.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent with 3.
And Stolen by Claxton. Porter looks it over. Here's Traore, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Three-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
That one's good for 2.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Porter. Three-pointer. The rebound by MP.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the inside, MP. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Highsmith. Clowney comes in for Williams. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Mann. Traore comes in for Martin. Sharp passes to Porter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From 17, Memphis with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the court for Memphis. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Santi Aldama out there with MP. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He tallied 21 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Back to Porter. He shoots. He squares up and sinks it. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Cameron Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. MP, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's MP. MP, the flush.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Traore. Right side Porter. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Outside for Morant. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Nets trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Thomas outside. And some nice defense there to win. Get it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
For that game against the Pistons, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll...
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards. More...
Glad you could join us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Cam Thomas out there with Traore. And it's Claxton in at center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Second, those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." B.A.?
Thank you, Allie.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Porter. Lets it go from the wing, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis to the paint. And here's Jackson. And here's MP. Give him 20. Puts it up. That's good from Jackson on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Back to Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. From deep, Morant. Yes! A Morant 3!
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Pass to Traore. Here's Thomas. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. Will grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is the certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Pass to Traore. And here's Porter outside. And Morant clears the board. Grizzlies lead by 7. Here's MP. Whoa, MP getting out in front on the break.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Brooklyn making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Pass to Clowney. They need this. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one drops. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Screen by Claxton. Outside man. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Powell passes to Porter. Now here's Claxton. Back to Porter. Right wing. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Memphis leading by 12. On the court for Memphis. Moran and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. And it's MP in at the 5.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Now here's Mann. Outside Porter. The 3-ball. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. Jerome outside. MP against Claxton. Banks it home. Big shot.
Like a matador. Olay. There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
For Brooklyn, Clowney, he's checked in for Williams. Thomas comes in for Mann. Traore comes in for Powell. Now Porter. Takes a 3. MP with a rebound.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Jackson Jr. doesn't get thrown off balance easily.
Here's Clowney. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now Claxton. Goes to the glass with that one.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Now MP. Jackson the screen. MP outside. Porter with the steal. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Traore. Claxton. Goes back up. And up and in on the layup.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
2 on the clock. The 3 is in!
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. Just really impressive.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Porter in the post. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Except